The Gift, 7 Laws of Success, written by Amit Kainth, narrated by John Paul Nicholas. Chapter 1. Meditation, the 5 Negative Forces. Bhagavad Gita writes, "For him who has conquered the mind is the best friend of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy." There are 5 negative forces which are always pulling us down. These are greed, pride, lust, anger, and attachment. If you look and analyze your day to day, there will be at least one of these elements that brought you down, depending on the circumstances you were in. The mind is designed to be drawn to these 5 elements. These elements are our weaknesses and can actually destroy us. I want you to think back to the last time you made a bad decision, and I can guarantee that one of these 5 forces, greed, pride, lust, anger, or attachment, had something to do with it. Every day we have choices and free will to make the right or wrong decision, and every time we make an awful decision, it sets us back in life and drives us away from our goals. This chapter or element shows us how to deactivate the 5 evil forces, enabling us to make the right decisions in life so we can climb to our greatest heights. We need to deactivate these forces, or, if you like, make them weaker. We do this through meditation. When we meditate, we are powering down the 5 forces and minimalizing them, allowing us to make the correct decisions so we are able to excel. The reason we are in this state is because our minds are very strong, and we fuel them all the time, in business, work, men, women, attachment to cars and houses, etc. So every day the mind gets better and stronger. When we meditate, we are fueling the soul. The overall objective is to make the soul so powerful that it overrides the mind. The mind will say, "Go left," but the soul will want you to go right. The soul is the energy source that always wants to do the right thing, but we always listen to the mind because it is led by the 5 negative forces overriding the soul. We need to get to a position where we are listening to our soul. In order to make the soul stronger, we need to meditate and awaken it. For example, take an instance whereby a shopkeeper has given you a £10 note rather than a £5 note by mistake. Your mind says that you can use the extra money, but deep down you know that it is not the right thing to do. If you return the money, then you know your soul is stronger than your mind. However, if you say that this is the shopkeeper's negligence and you keep the extra cash, then your mind is very powerful and overrides the soul. This is greed. Another example. If you are married and another man or woman asks you out for a drink, and you say yes, you know...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?